Beat it up.
What up, 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 y'all? I am your boy, Mr. Monsta Man Rocco, aka the Rockness Monster. This is my bro.
Starang one, the main gun, with my favorite DJ.
DJ Rek, what's happening with it?
And you are watching Monsta Mondayz. That's kind of saying we're in the building. It's the greatest show on earth. Y'all just gotta catch up. Speaking of catching up, we got some catching up to do. The Versuz.
Yeah.
You know, I know we're a little bit late, but the Versuz. You know what I mean? Fat Joe and JaRule. How'd you guys feel about that?
I thought it was dope. Immediately, though, I knew that, JaRule would win. You know what I'm saying? He has way more commercial records that everybody know. You know what I'm saying? Like the sing-songy hooks and all that kind of stuff. Fat Joe, he got some joints. Fat Joe got some joints, but they're kind of like a little bit more spread out in when they were released. And JaRule's stuff is kind of like back-to-back hits.
Yeah, the back-to-back, you raise a good point, because the back-to-backness, which I don't even know if it's a word, right? But the back-to-backness of JaRule's run, it kind of hypnotizes the people. You know, that constant programming. You know, each hit that came made the one before it a bigger hit. You understand what I'm saying? They all made each other bigger, so to speak. Right? So like with Fat Joe, shut up, right? Like with Fat Joe having his shits more spread, across the different time span and shit, the impact, it probably that's definitely a good point. You know what I mean? But I feel like I got a question. Do you feel like it was the bloodbath that everybody is saying it was? Or do you feel like it was kind of closer? Because I feel like it was more interesting and entertaining than people make it out to be. Like it was like Fat Joe ain't even punched back, and I don't agree with that.
Nah, I don't think it was no bloodbath or nothing. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just he had a whole sound, and that sound lasted for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? JaRule's sound lasted for if it wasn't for 50 Cent, he'd probably still be able to do what he was doing before. You know what I'm saying? Did you watch it, Starang?
Nah, I didn't watch it, but I caught it like after, and I watched it and stuff. But I think it was the bloodbath that everybody says it was. If it was a boxing match, if it was a 12-round boxing match, it was 9-3, man. All right.
Word.
And it's not Fat Joe's fault, man. It's not Fat Joe's fault. It's just Fat Joe bending everybody's eye and stuff like that. We seen Fat Joe yesterday. We seen Fat Joe last week. We ain't been seeing JaRule.
You know what?
So when we don't see JaRule and then he come out of nowhere and then he bring these hits up, everybody's like, oh, that's my shit. Oh, that was my shit. So it's like he already got that. He already got that with him. So Fat Joe didn't have a chance, man. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. I didn't even think about that. That's real though.
That's a really good. Like, it's so many different nuances and variables because I believe that wholeheartedly what you just now said. I also believe what Rex said and my analogy of it, right? But these are things that, how do you fucking predict all of these things when you going into battle?
Yeah,
that shit is crazy.
Kinda.
Like I feel like Fat Joe tried to Jadakiss them. tried to jade it to JaRule. Like he tried to do what JaRule did to Dipset, because you know, common thought was Dipset had the bigger hits, which JaRule did. You know, he had that run or whatever, and Jade and them was on their street shit. Fat Joe was on his street shit. He came out and got army fatigues and shit. I felt like he was
I didn't even think about it like that.
Like he felt like he was going to bully JaRule around the same way, but JaRule just couldn't be bullied, not with the ammunition he had. You understand what I'm saying?
That's real though.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. It was entertaining though. I was quite entertained. I will say that, you know, the whole controversial moment where Fat Joe said what he said, you know, to the women. I will say that I cringed when I heard him say that. You understand what I'm saying?
All of us did, I'm sure.
Like it's cringe-worthy, but that's to say that is, I feel like it's saying enough on it. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to take nothing away from Son in war mode, like, cause you know when you write, you know, like in battle, when you especially after the URL and all of this shit done blown up, we take battle different now. Like now it's like niggas will talk about your moms and all of that shit. You can't be surprised. You understand what I'm saying? So
does anybody know when the next Versuz is?
Yes.
What's the next Versuz?
They running around trying to act like it's secret. They put up the fucking silo. They put up a poster and say some shit where it's like, if you could guess the next Versuz, you win free tickets or some shit like that, or win something free. And the silhouettes, I looked at that shit for 3 seconds. You can clearly see that it's Big Daddy Kane and KRS-One.
Okay.
Well, thanks, Rock, because I couldn't guess the silhouettes.
Everybody go right now and win your tickets.
I didn't know, man, all right?
You saw the silhouette.
Rock is saying here like you can clearly see that it's, well, I was struggling with that, buddy.
Well, dang, I like KRS, but I think Kane gonna wash him, though. Kane's a little bit more.
For listening to Monsta Mondayz Podcast, please join us every Monday from 8 to 10 p.m. West Coast time and 11 to 1 a.m. East Coast time. Every single Monday, Monsta Monday on the Dash app. Also, check out these awesome shows from the rest of our podcasting family. Funny Farm, East New York Radio, All Elements Mix Show, the Star Power Collective, La Cosa Nostra Radio, 5150 Mix Show, Block News Live, Vinyl Coffee Mix Show, and Hidden Gems. Check them all out under the Delicious Vinyl radio station.